What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I don't know where you are, who you are, but I welcome you to the Fomo Factory. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, at the altcoin market today, and let's go over some comments of yours to take a look at some altcoins. Why altcoins? Because altcoins are gonna make us rich if they don't wreck you first, which they probably will if you don't pay attention. So like the video if you like the video already, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, and let's get right into it. So Bitcoin is going down a little bit. It's not crazy, but it's not really showing strength. It's back at the, lower $29,000 level. If we take a look at the daily chart, we tried to reclaim the mid 29. Didn't work. We're back down right here. Now, I must say on the shorter time frame, this whole $29,000 level is good support. So we can basically draw a quite perfect line right here, give or take, right? You see that we bounce here, we bounce here, we bounce here, we bounce here. But at a certain point, in my opinion, it could break. The longer you knock on something, the bigger the chances that it breaks. And the problem is that altcoins are already breaking. And you might be thinking like, oh, here he goes again, bashing altcoins. Nah. Not really. I just look at the market and I feel like, okay, this is what's going on right now. And yeah, what's going on is that altcoins just don't really look that good to me. If we take a look at Bitcoin, you'll see that it's been going down. But if we now take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, we'll see that it's going up. So if Bitcoin goes down, but the Bitcoin dominance goes up, then what is extra going down? Exactly, altcoins. And that's what we see right here at the total 3. Altcoins take a way bigger hit than Bitcoin. A way bigger hit. It's quite funny that if we take a look at the total crypto market, look, where are we right now? We are here, right? 1 year ago, August 2022, we were at the exact same level, right? The exact same level as today. In the meantime, we went down, we went up. Well, we are now exactly on the total crypto market as what we were 1 year ago. However, if we now take a look at Bitcoin, August last year, there we were sitting, 24 at the highest. We were also sitting at 21 at the lowest, but anywhere between there, right? So the total crypto market hasn't changed while Bitcoin has gone up. So what does that mean? Well, that altcoins have been going down. If we take a look at the total 3 though, if we go back to August, that's here, right? Total 3, so the altcoin market was sitting way higher, right? Here at best, here at worst. So that's been going down. So also that shows that altcoins are just losing right now. Right, still lower lows, lower lows, well, at least lower highs. We had a higher low right here, so that's something that's good. But we are under the bull market support band, and the bull market support band is just showing is an asset going down or up. Very simple. Well, in this case, we are under it, and every time we try, we get slapped back down. And if we stay here, the bull market support band moves like this. Right? But if we keep getting rejected right there, yeah, then altcoins slowly keep on going lower, lower, lower. And it's now slow and slow and slow. But we will also probably see days where it's going fast. And that day, in my opinion, will happen once Bitcoin sees a very good correction. Right? Because, again, if we take a look at the total altcoin market on its Bitcoin pair, it's now finally been going down for this year by 50%. 50% it's been going down already, right? So altcoins already are down hard on their Bitcoin pair. So I can only sit here and think like, okay, what will happen if Bitcoin now goes down? Bitcoin is the only reason that altcoins, well, hold up. I don't even want to say hold up. They are wrecked. But Bitcoin is the only reason that altcoins are not very wrecked yet, right? Now, not too long ago, I made a video where I said like, yeah, if you want to dollar cost very slowly with a little amount into some altcoins, which you are somehow pretty convinced about that they are here to stay, yeah, you could, definitely. But you must be prepared and willing to lose 50% of your money in the short term, right? And that's not only that, like you say, like, yeah, but you only lose if you do not sell. On the other hand, it's also the fact that you miss out on a better buy, right? That's the most important thing. If you buy right here and it does something like this, right? Eventually you will be in profit. But the problem is that you missed out on this whole range, on the bottom area. And again, don't try to time the bottom, but you do want to DCA in crypto when, you know, the chart shows that it's a good time to DCA. And that's not when things are still going down, of course. Then you're just slowly throwing your money away instead of going in at all places and throwing it away fast, right? But it's at the end of the day still throwing your money away. Now, a lot of altcoins take some hits. Seedify, again, taking a hit back at 66 cents or back at 66 cents. It's never been there, basically, right? Like a couple of weeks ago, maybe, it was sitting at, what was it? Yeah, 66 and a half. We're now lower than where we were back then. We even had this wick. Some whales were selling and it got right back up. So that's a good thing. But overall, Seedify is bleeding very hard. But it's not the only one. If we take a look, for example, at Gala, yeah, this thing is going to make lower lows. 100% that's going to happen. Why? Let me remove this. Otherwise, it looks like that's a wick. Why? Well, Gala is not that far from its low. But if we look at Gala Bitcoin, look where we are. What do you see right there? Gala Bitcoin already made, I think it's a perfect double bottom, basically, right? So the Bitcoin dominance now has to go up by a little bit and Gala makes new lows again. Right? Well, this is to be considered one of the best altcoins out there when it comes to crypto gaming, for example. Fomo Factory had a good run lately, but also it just gets sold off. Every time an altcoin does well right now, on average, of course, right? Like, again, there are always exceptions, but it gets sold off. Fomo Factory as well, right? It still was a lower high. We had a high, a high, a high, a high. Still a low high. And if we look at Fomo Factory on its Bitcoin pair, yeah, nothing really changed, right? We had this wick, we fell back in it, and we are now at the exact same levels, and it's very close to the low that we just made a couple of weeks ago. Some smaller cap altcoins like Superverse, a project that I really like and I think could do really well. You might say it's, you know, not making a lower low. Well, you know, look at its Bitcoin pair. Superverse on its Bitcoin pair made a lower low last week. For Christ's sake, last week, right? So it's all going down hard. But the, you know, the dollar chart, the dollar pairs of these altcoins are holding up a little bit just because Bitcoin is still holding up at around that 29,000 area. I think Bitcoin can go to 22 or something like that. But what if it goes to just 25? That's enough for altcoins to see new lows. Right? And the problem is, like, I don't want to try to time the bottom, but the problem is once they go in price discovery, you do not know how low they can go. For example, this thing could fall 36%, right? Not that bad, but same case, it falls 80%. That's completely wrecked. But that's what happened last cycle as well. When everybody thought, oh yeah, it already down 90%, it showed like, okay, yeah, but we fall another 80% from there. No problem. We just do that. Newer altcoins get wrecked. G-Swift, well, yeah, wrecked, how you want to say it, right? But it now finally goes down quite hard. Myria, you know, also get wrecked. Some projects that I invested in, like Superverse, well, this is not wrecked, but it's being, you know, it's going down. It slowly goes down. Hypercycle is holding up like crazy. Dick is down. Chain GPT down. Cogito going down. Orbify down. Synergyland completely wrecked. Like, also new altcoins go down pretty hard, right? Older altcoins down hard, newer altcoins down hard. So, yeah, again, of course, I can name 20, 30 exceptions of altcoins that do really well. Really well. But yeah, try to pick 20 or 30 that do well before they do well out of the hundreds of thousands. You won't be able. And therefore, I don't look at these individual altcoins. Some people always say like, well, you look at Casper, it's not a bear market. Like, there are always exceptions. Great pick, great pick. If you were there back in the day, congratulations. But you did not know that up front, right? And therefore, it's an exception. It's not how the market in general works right now. So yeah. Let's go over some comments. Kind of responded to this. What's our project prediction for? What do you mean? I have no idea what Altcoin is going to do. All I know it's going to do very fantastic. Like the video if you like the video. Yeah, simple, right? If you like it, like it. I like that. Let me take a look. Veracity, cryptocurrency. Yes, Veracity is a cryptocurrency. Thank you for letting me know. But I think you want me to take a look at Veracity. Veracity is a coin that I have in my portfolio as well, at least on my watch list. If we take a look at Veracity on its dollar pair, it is, yeah, from this point, it has to go down by 50% to see its new low. It's showing more strength than the, average coin. Well, if we take it from the high to where it also went down 97% first. So on the other hand, it got wrecked so hard first that it of course had a very big bounce. So this was just a complete extraordinary hard reckoning. If we however look at Veracity on its Bitcoin pair, yeah, again, it just has to go down with 10% and it goes into price discovery again. So we had these bear market rallies with a lot of coins. You saw Veracity, for example, on its Bitcoin pair. You saw it moon with 4x. At the end of the day, it's back where it was, and it's heading lower now. Right? So in that case, if you are a trader, then the market gave you perfect opportunities. But if you are an investor, you shouldn't even care about this here, right? If you bought here, yeah, congratulations. If you somehow coincidentally managed to buy the dip, but at the end of the day, it took a lot of risk, and all you got in return is that you're at the same level right now, and it's still heading lower so far. So yeah, but Veracity is really good, and I must say that if it holds this level right here, then I'm definitely interested, because it's showing so much resistance right here, and now it showed support right here. Let's see if it shows support right here as well, and if it really creates that floor right there, then Veracity is a very good buy for now. Doesn't mean that it cannot get lower on its Bitcoin or on its dollar pair though, but yeah, you never know about that, of course. Yes, if you stake the token that my token, what do you mean? You get the rewards in BUSD. You don't get the ICO tokens, because we first sell the ICO tokens, because then we know if we are in profit or not, and what we can distribute. Yeah, this is one of those. Casper, check out the bubbles to see for yourself what it does. Yeah, Casper is like one of... Look, there are always coins that somehow don't give a shit about the complete market, and they do really well. If we look at Casper USDT, yeah, absolutely insane, right? Absolutely crazy. However, if I look at this, am I now going to invest in this? I can tell you 120% no, hell no, no, fuck no, no. No, because why? Why would I now invest in it? I'd rather look at this chart and be like, oh yeah, nice. Okay, cool, I missed out, next one, right? Like, it's not that there are no other coins. Yeah, what's the point of like having a bear market, so many discounts, and then buying something that's at all-time high? Like, what's the up and downside from there? Like, it's in my opinion, the most stupid thing you can do. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe it does another 50x in the bull market. Could be, I don't know. But the risk reward at this point is terrible. So yeah, I don't care about sometimes you're looking at a chart and be like, oh, I missed out on that, so what? I don't care. No. I was expecting you to give some comments about the gap of the total 3 BTC chart. Yeah, so what happened, it was, but it's already restored. But the total 3, a couple of days ago, it shot up pretty hard. And therefore the Bitcoin dominance went down pretty hard. It's because TradingView, and it's already restored right here, but TradingView added some data to the total 3. The total crypto market exists out of the top 125 cryptocurrencies. I think they made it like top 140 or something. I don't know. They added something, but they restored it again. So I don't know exactly what they did right there. This was really weird. Bro, you look like a person who is scamming money to get his treatment done day by day. Or health is getting worse. What's wrong with my health? I'm fine, man, bro. I don't know. If I look a little gray, it's more because of the filters. If you see me in real life, you would fall in love, by the way. And like I said, in Netherlands, we have good health insurance, so I don't need to scam you for better teeth or anything like that. So no, I don't know. You wish my coin was on Coinbase. If you give me a couple $1 million, I'm gonna listen on Coinbase, bro. I promise. Source, trust me. Excellent, Alpha Dude. How can I buy it? What do you mean? Yeah, okay, so a lot of people still want to know how they can buy our token. If you do not know about it, we invest in crypto launchpads and you can stake our token to get your share of the profits. You will just look for it on CoinMarketCap, for example. What do you mean? You will copy the contract address and go to PancakeSwap, and there you can buy it with BUSD, USDT, BNB, whatever you want. It all doesn't matter. Just buy it right here. So that's what you can buy it with. So this is how you can do it. Very simple, basically. So yeah, check it out. Let me take a look. This is going to be good. What's your deal shitting on Moonbeam? Are you getting paid to trash it? Lol, you seem obsessed with it running down. It literally is one of the best products in crypto right now. You sound very salty about it for some reason. And yes, I'm aware of the tokenomics. I wasn't buying all the way down. That would have been dumb, but it's still a strong project if you actually understand it. Well, all I know, Glimmer, damn, with a Moonbeam profile picture, is I'm not shitting on Moonbeam. Sometimes I look at the crypto market and I show some coins as an example of what the market is doing. And there are coins that, like Casper, for example, that do very well. There are coins like, well, Bitcoin that just does its thing, or other altcoins that are going down. One of my biggest holdings, or my biggest holding, is Seedify, and I'm talking a lot about this going down as well. And I show, for example, Hex a lot, right? Why? Because I want to give people an example of coins that are not doing well and that it's very easy to lose your money with, right? So with Hex, for example, I show that because it's just one of the exceptions that's doing really bad. And I can't help that Moonbeam is also an exception, right? If it wasn't, I wouldn't be shitting on it. I don't know who should pay me for it. If someone wants to pay me for shit on coins, I really would love that. So yeah, definitely give me some money if you want me to talk trash about a project, because everything is going down anyway. So I will don't stop talking about that in the first place, as long as it's not good. But I mean, all I do is just tell what I see, right? And all I see with Moonbeam is what I'm saying is Moonbeam looks like a terrible buy, right? Why? Well, look, from the wick, right? I don't even know how accurate this wick is, so, but let's not talk about that too much. It's down 99.47%, all right? But even if we don't take it from there and we go with this, it's down 97.98%. That's exceptional. A lot of altcoins are down, but this is really down hard, right? And if you take a look at Moonbeam Bitcoin, every time I shoot a video, and that proves my point, every single time I shoot a video, it's making lower lows every single time. So that exactly proves the point that the last time I talked about it and I said it wasn't a good buy, that I was right about that, because it's now again lower, right? Moonbeam is crashing really hard. And what I'm saying with that is you should be very careful with certain altcoins because they keep on going down. And what I say on the channel all the time is if you want to invest in crypto, you should understand the cycle, the 4 phases of a cycle, right? You have the accumulation phase, the uptrend, the distribution phase, and the downtrend, and then it starts all over. The accumulation phase is called the accumulation phase because 1, you should sell, 2, you should play ping pong or do something else, or 3, you should accumulate. Ding, ding, ding. You should accumulate. So in that case, this is what we are waiting for, right? This is where you make your money. This is where you take your profits. And this is where you do absolutely nothing, right? Now, look at the chart, Glimmer or something, and tell me which one of those are we in currently? Maybe you watch with the screen upside down. That could be. In that case, you want to flip the screen. That's not on me, right? I cannot do that for you. But this is going down very hard. So therefore, I'm saying all the time, if you buy this, you are a fucking idiot. Sorry. You are just blind. right? Because why? I absolutely see no reason at all. And it doesn't, I don't care if this is Moonbeam or anything else. This happens to be Moonbeam, right? But I just look at the chart, and the chart says, hey, if you buy this, you are a fucking moron. And I'm getting so demonetized for this. But I hopefully help you save a lot of money as well, which is super important, right? Because in that case, you could have bought here, wherever. Doesn't matter. You would have lost money as of today. When was the best time to buy this? Never. Or maybe here when you were in the ICO or whatever they did, right? For the rest, there was no single good time to buy this at all. Unless you feel like, yeah, but I love this project so much and I have so much FOMO for this that I just want to ape in. But in that case, research the project a little bit, and it's not that hard. If you go to DeFi Llama, for example, right, you can look at two things which are pretty important. You can go look at chains, and there you will find Moonbeam. Well, it's not that low, I think. Yeah, here, you'll find Moonbeam. You see, Moonbeam, the total value locked on the project is $40 million. It's below Waves, Algorand, Aptos, Starchain, Phantom, which really died as well, Rootstock, whatever the fuck that is, Osmosis, Clayton, Pulse, even freaking Pulse, Fusion, Base, Cardano even has more total value locked, even Bitcoin itself, right? So there are no projects being built on Moonbeam, right? The only project is Moonwell, a Stellar app, a Stellar Swap, a little bit. For the rest, there is nothing on Moonbeam. And then you also want to take a look at, okay, are they likely to survive? Well, then you go to fees and revenue. And if you go to fees and revenue, you can look, is a project generating fees, right? For example, if you look at Ethereum, for example, right, then you'll see that Ethereum is generating fees of $33 million per week with a revenue of $8 million. So you know, Ethereum has so much money coming in, they won't die, right? They can buy their way out of every possible situation, right? They can pay all their employees, no problem at all. However, if we then take a look at Moonbeam, and I have to scroll down a lot, I guess, because it's not even Moonbeam, then you see it here. And then you see they generate nothing. They generate absolutely nothing. Look at their fees. They create 60. Okay, that was one of the lowest days. They have these wicks right here, right? But they generate like $80, $100, $200, $300 every day. My meme coin project generates way more than that. So how is this project going to survive if they don't have money coming in to pay their own employees? Let alone build the project, market the project, do anything, right? This is super bearish. If they now generate a lot of fees, then I would at least say like, okay, the price might go down now, but they will survive. What I think is that because they don't generate any fees, the team is selling off the tokens because they have no choice. Yeah. Might not be true. It makes a lot of sense, might not be true, but it doesn't even matter because price crashing completely hard, it's discovering to the downside and they don't generate any fees. And that goes for every project. If you ever feel like, man, is this going to survive? Check this basic stuff, right? And it really would save you. So I don't know what you like so much about it, but be a little careful. Okay, one last thing. Illuvium is up 40% this month, and you keep saying that altcoins are getting trashed. Like, again, Altera is up, Naka is up, Hello is up, Miria is up. Yes, exceptions, exceptions, exceptions. You can call 5 coins, man. You can even call 50 coins if you want. It doesn't mean that the charts that I show, right? This is the overall altcoin market on its Bitcoin pair, right? Here. Crashed. That includes all your coins as well, right? Crashed. So even if you feel like I want to be in crypto, why not be in Bitcoin? Bitcoin is overall worth twice as much compared to these altcoins. Right? And yeah, again, Nakamoto is up. Like, again, there are always exceptions. But you do not know. And by the way, Miria's up. Like, Miria's down hard. But yeah, maybe you're a trader. Maybe you're a trader and you can say like, oh yeah, from the bottom till there. Yeah, if you bought that bottom and sold here, congratulations. But these opportunities you will get with every coin in every type of market. But that doesn't change the fact about what I'm saying about the macro, given the current market when it comes to altcoins, right? And Illuvium is up. Is it? I mean, look at this, right? Here, it also went up on its dollar pair 180%, and it still went all the way down again. On its Bitcoin pair, here, it went up 105% compared to the, where we are right now, 30% there we are right now. And it still went way lower. From this low till this low, another 44% down. So who says it cannot go down another 44% from this low to the next low? Right? So it depends. Maybe I haven't made myself clear. Maybe you think that I'm talking about trading, and in that case, yeah, you're absolutely right, right? You're absolutely right. But when it comes to investing, ignore the short-term bear rallies. Because that's such a distraction, and it tricks you into thinking that the market is doing well. Because if we are in a bear market, then a market doesn't look like this, right? A bear market looks like this. And if you say, no, it's doing well. Oh, it's a bull market. Oh, it's an alt season. Yeah, where do you end up at the end of the day? And I think that if you live through one full cycle, and you have the experience of one complete cycle, one bull, sideways, bear, everything, then you're getting more immune to such pumps, right? Because you see the macro picture. And man, I rather miss out saying that this is a fake pump and it goes up and that I can buy here, here, and here, than that I buy every single rally and get wrecked. Yeah. Do you think this is a solid portfolio to make a 10 or 20x Bitcoin, Link, VeChain, Theta, Gala, Loopring, Engine, and Kusama? Yeah, well, it depends on where you buy it. I think you can make a pretty decent 20x easy out of this if you get the right entries. If you go all in on them right now, I don't know. But if you wait for prices to, cool off and, bottom out, see where they bottom, and then slowly dollar cost, yeah, you can definitely do that. I won't hold all these coins in my portfolio myself. And not because I don't like the coins, but mostly because I like other coins more, and you can't have too much, right? I personally don't like or don't hold Engine or Loopring or VeChain. But you have to understand, if these projects survive, they pump anyway. It doesn't matter what you buy anyway. So in short, you didn't bother to research this project. Yes, I did. There's a video about it. You comment under the video. Go check it out. What do you think the real use case of AI tokens? Oh, wow. People really want me to put timestamps under the video, I guess. Okay, man, I will try. What do you think the real use case of AI tokens is going to be? What do you say? I think just for development to make it faster, and for crypto gaming, for example. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand the specific question that you have, though. Please review Anchor. I did that before. Krypton bot. Yeah, that's where we left off. So be a little careful with the altcoin market because although we have these short-term rallies, and then I get a lot of comments that I'm crazy and that I'm wrong and I should buy and you shouldn't time the bottom, which I'm not trying to do. Short-term rallies always happen in crypto. also in the bear market. What I'm mostly looking at, the S&P is now going down again a little bit, right? And what's interesting is that the S&P for this week so far went down 1.17%, right? Bitcoin followed in that case with 1.6%. The altcoin market followed with 3.3%. So, you know, that's again what I said. If you want to know what's going to happen to altcoins, also take a look at the stocks, right? Like if the S&P goes down, Bitcoin goes down. If Bitcoin goes down, altcoins go down. But altcoins, they have less liquidity, right? And you know, Bitcoin has less liquidity than the S&P. So altcoins go down way harder, right? So if you want to take a good look at a chart that you feel like, okay, this can show me the direction of altcoins, look at the S&P. And I can't help but wonder, if I look at the S&P, like, okay, this could go down pretty hard, right? If the S&P goes down 1%, altcoins apparently go down almost 4, right? 3. Now, if I look at the S&P, then yeah, this is at least doable. But I think somewhere in this area right here is also doable. So that's 6%. You know, if the altcoin market drops like more than 3 times as much, then altcoins can at least drop another 20%, right? If we drop another 20% from here, then, well, that's a way lower low. Way lower low, right? And yeah, I don't know. It's just not that time yet, right? It's very much about cycles. I so much believe in cycles, right? Pre-halving year 2015, we went up. First half of the year, second half of the year, we went down. Last cycle, first half of the year, pre-halving year, we went up. Second half of the year, we went down. This pre-halving year, first half of the year, we went up. And now we should go down, right? And what's Bitcoin doing now? Since the second half of the year, already slowly going down, right? And altcoins also follow, but they just follow harder. They just follow way harder, right? And then therefore, it's also the question, like you can already dollar cost into altcoins if you really feel the FOMO, but you should also wonder, is my altcoin going to survive? Be really honest with yourself. Be skeptical. It's about your money, right? Is it going to survive, right? What makes it going to survive? Hype? Hype's not enough, right? A lot of good altcoins with strong use cases, big hype, in the last cycle also died. What makes your altcoin going to survive right now? If you're willing to bet your money on the fact that it's going to survive, be my guest. But you can also wait for altcoins to find their bottom range. You have the lowest price, the less risk anyway, higher chance that it's going to survive, and then ride the wave. What's there to lose, right? If now an altcoin goes up hard, did you lose money? No. So, I don't know. There's not a lot of risk in not buying, right? If the altcoin market is out of nothing is going to going to run insane, right? And there will be a lot of signs before that happens. But if out of nothing it's going to run, you can always buy the same way up as you are now buying the same way down. But then you have your risk reverted into reward. Like, there you go. It's not that hard. Guys, thanks for watching. Shout out to the Patreon subscribers. They get a lot of insights on my personal portfolio, consulting, podcast, exclusive videos, early opportunities, even NFT calls, full crypto trading courses, investing courses, and all of that. So if you like that, there is a link down below. Let me play some beautiful music for you. It's nice that I knew you, but it's time to go, guys. Like the video if you like the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.